What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your man, Phil Williams. Welcome to Philosophy. Philosophy with Phil Williams. It's that place where I share my American experience, my conservative experience, my Christian experience. And I just share my philosophies on how I make this work to be a better person for myself, for my family, for my community, and hopefully to inspire you to do the same. How you doing, Terry Stage? Vicky Marie, how you doing? God bless you. Hey, Bill Curtis, I believe that's who it is. Hey, stop tripping on me calling out and saying hi to the folks coming on my show. If you don't like that part, then don't listen to philosophy. I appreciate the people who chime in early to come and do the show. Stop complaining about that. And if you just got to stick around for a couple minutes, man, so you can get something to inspire you, man, don't trip, bruh. It's all good. Debbie Ellis, how you doing? See, these are people that contribute to the functioning conservatism. But more so, they just contribute to supporting me. And I like saying hello. People that know me and people that don't. Don't trip, bruh. I'm going to spend a couple seconds saying hi to people, man. Stop doing that, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's called appreciation, man. Try it sometime. It might work. Or become a radio talk show host and then get in your show and then get right to the thing and then don't bore people or whatever that you might feel is happening. I'm not trying to get on you, bro, but I just think it's just a waste of time. I've been doing this for 3 years, bro. I'm going to keep doing it. God bless you, though. Melanie McDonald, how you doing? God bless you guys for chiming in to Philosophy. If you're listening to me for the first time, welcome. Don't adjust your sets. I am tall. I'm a tall conservative. How you doing, Jan Warmuth? I hope I'm saying that right. Joanne Parolin, how you guys doing? Like I said, if you listen to me for the first time, God bless you. Thank you. But anyway, this is what Pamela Keaton, man, you have the quote of the year. That thing was fire. Pamela, that's why you're my shero. You got to know that you're my shero. Hey, but anyway, I want to talk to you guys today. I woke up this morning, man, it just hit my spirit real hard, real tough. And I want to talk about this tweet from Donald Trump that's got everybody in an uproar. It's got more so the liberal media. This thing is just amazing to me, and it's just amazing. But I'm going to read the tweet to you. You guys all heard it, where he called Omarosa a dog. And I'm going to read the tweet to you. It says, when you give a crazed, crying lowlife a break and give her a job at the White House, I guess it didn't work out. Good work by General Kelly for quickly firing that dog. Now, the liberal media, they always want you to look at things through racism. See, I've been sharing this with you guys for a long time. Please understand liberalism. This is why I am never liberalism. Never, and you should be never liberalism. Liberalism needs race. They need division. Race is the best card they have in their deck. That's why they look at everything and they try to put everything through the prism of race. Because they never want to address sin. They never want to address that. Because they sin like nobody else's business. They do. So they never want to address sin. So they got to use divisive things like race and economics and poor and rich. That's why they keep these things there. This is why they run on it on their platforms. If you elect me, I'll get rid of the poor. That's something that God said will never go. The poor will always be amongst you. But they use it as a divisive tool so they never have to address sin. So they latch on to this word, dog. Now, this is not to make any excuses for Trump or anything like this. He is a racist. He is a bigot. He functions in his prejudice. And he has a base that adores him for it. But with him being a populist, a Democrat and a liberal, it makes this thing very, very interesting. He's doing all the Democrats' work. He's maligning the Republicans. He's getting what's really truly in a Republican's heart to come out. He's purging that out. What they're really ran for office for, he's made sure that happened. Their seat. This is why they don't check them like they should, because they're afraid of their seat. Donald Trump is bringing all this stuff out. But everything that he's doing is energizing liberals, energizing Democrats, showing Republicans have no morals and values when it comes to money. Everything that the Democrats and liberals have been trying to say about Republicans forever, Donald Trump, with his magical paperwork, has now made all that stuff work for Democrats and liberals. But they're latching onto the word dog and they're trying to make it racist. Let me show you what Donald Trump said. And I'm going to show you the hypocrisy and the shadow functioning of the liberal left that they're really covering for. By making this statement, what did he say? I'm going to pull it up one more time. Give me 1 second. I'm going to focus on the last sentence. Good work, General Kelly, for quickly firing that dog. Now, they're trying to make it racist, but let me stop that foolishness right now. You ready? Donald Trump is utterly ticked off, appears to be ticked off at Omarosa. Seems like she's got the upper hand on him, right? So Donald Trump's ticked off and he's lashing out. So what he's saying is, General Kelly, please listen to me. I'm just going to say this one time. And this is not to, matter of fact, I'm going to try my best not to say it, but I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Good work, General Kelly, for firing that bee. That's what he was saying. He was using the B word. He was being the despicable, degrading, monkey bar holding adolescent that he is. Don't let the liberal media make that racist. This is not the one that you latch onto to make racist. He was calling her the B word. He was calling her the B word. Why won't the liberal media tell you this? Because they love racism. Because they don't want you to just see that Donald Trump is just a despicable human being. Especially when he gets his back up against the wall. That's all he did is called Omarosa the B word. And he congratulated Kelly for firing that bee. That's all he said. I want to say the word so that you can really catch the grabs out, but I think you guys got it. We're very smart, intelligent people. That's all he called her was a bee. Now, here's the hypocrisy and the funny thing that I really want you to latch onto. If you guys are in an uproar and you guys are attracted to this liberal shiny object that he's trying to show Donald Trump as a racist through this statement, and they're going down memory lane and showing you how he's always demeaning black people. Yes, he's a racist. That's what they do. And he's an extreme bigot at best. But he just called her a bee. That's what liberals do. See, this is what they're covering up. By making it racist, the liberal media and the Democrat Party are covering up all the people that they support through the music industry, the movie industry, and through entertainment that make billions and millions of dollars calling our women bees. See, if they point out that fact that Donald Trump called him a bee, then they have to own up to the fact that they demean women constantly. They support an industry that makes a massive living off of calling women bees. Gangster rap music, that's all they do. Bees and hoes and sluts and ratchets and all kinds of demeaning things to women. Democrats are the #1 people to demean women and try to capitalize off of it politically. Donald Trump's a lifelong liberal. Not surprising. Donald Trump is exposing the liberal in your favorite politician that you want to protect their seat. Why? Because they're not checking this fool. He's demeaning women. He's calling women out of their name. Omarosa's underneath his skin, and all he did is congratulated Mr. Kelly for firing that bee. That's all they did. It's not racism. It's exactly what Democrats stand for. That's all he did. Replace the word dog with bee and it will make sense. He's ticked off. He's mad. He's upset. He don't know what to do. He's caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Every canister on your counter, the flour, the rice, and everything. His hand is caught. He's in a rat trap. He's squirming. He's struggling. All of his administration is. All of these freaking Democrats in the White House maligning you guys, Christians, us, conservatives. He's helping them. That's all he did is he called her a bee. And this is something that we shouldn't minimize. This is what I do. This is my call. I'm trying to help our kids in the community. I'm trying to get you guys to see that if we function our conservatism, and if we function our Christianity, and we function accountability, if we do these things, we will counteract the things that's calling our women out of their name. We would not support any of this foolishness. Your politician, I've seen people saying this all the time. When our politician is playing this game, he has to do this because Donald Trump supporters and this and that. See, it's just showing, really what you're saying is your politician has no backbone. Your politician won't stand for the betterment of your children. They will sit by the sidelines and act like a bad parent with an at-risk child. Did you listen to these Republicans? You listen to all Donald Trump's spokespeople? Now, this is the president of the United States you're speaking for now. You listen to him? Donald Trump's using this racist language, and they go, well, I'm not comfortable with the language that he used, but that's what bad parents say about their at-risk children. They're addressing Donald Trump like he's a child. Well, I'm not comfortable with the language that he used. That's what you say to your 5-year-old that's learning how to talk and formulate sentences. That happens to come out and say something that they heard mommy and daddy say that was bad. Well, that's not the language that we use, but they heard it from you. And you're justifying your at-risk child using derogatory language towards women. This dude is 72 years old. Why would you want to have a politician keep a seat when they explain a 72-year-old man's actions like he's a 10-year-old child that made a mistake or chose some bad language? This is a grown man that does not want to acknowledge that he has to ask God for forgiveness on anything. He doesn't think he's doing wrong. He's a grown man being protected like he's a child. Well, I don't like the way Donald Trump speaks. I don't like the language that he chose to use. But you have to understand that man and the hypocrisy of the Democrat. But if we're going to latch on to this stuff, then I'm going to post a song. This is on the Jacob's Ladder CD. This is the kind of stuff that I use to counteract exactly what I'm sharing with you. See, this gangster music and stuff that's in our children's ears and all this stuff is demeaning our women all day long, and it's supported by liberalism. It's supported by the Democrats. That's where they get their funding source from. It's why they kill children in the womb, because they have no respect for women. They capitalize off of it. They have no respect for life. They capitalize off of death. They create this stuff, and conservatism and Christianity and accountability is what counteracts this stuff. I have a song, it's called Your Name. It's on an anti-drug addiction album. Why? Because it seems that our young people, it seems that our women are addicted to people calling them out of their name, to where our children run around and call themselves these despicable things themselves. They take it upon themselves as a badge of honor and courage. Yeah, I'm that B. Yeah, I'm that hoe. Yeah, I'm a thought, that hoe over there. They take this stuff as a badge of honor. And this is how our children are being developed, by the people that just want you to see racism and not sin. The song, it should go viral because of you. I'm going to post it in here. It's called Your Name. Listen to it. Spread it. This is the things that I'm asking you to support, because what I'm making is actually something tangible to help counteract this mindset that now in the President of the United States office, he feels comfortable with using these derogatory, demeaning terms. And there's a group of adults out there, women for Trump, that's going to stand by him while he's demeaning women, because you don't like the fact that this woman has got your man exposed. There's evangelicals that's explaining this thing away like, oh, he's a misguided child. Oh, I don't like the language that he used. Man, he would say this to your daughter if your daughter didn't say something favorable to him. He would call her a dog. Basically the B word. And feel comfortable with it. And there's a group of Americans that's applauding him for it. and protecting him while he keeps doing it. This is the president of the United States. If we, the people, do not get our head out of the behind, the back funky orifice of government, we are going to lose everything that God will bless us with. We are putting it on the sidelines for tax cuts and foolishness like this. While this Democrat is setting the table, he's setting the ocean, he's parting the seas for a Democrat wave to come in here. And socialism and communism and every other ism schism will be the part of the American fabric from now until Jesus comes. Until you start supporting things to really truly help educate our children. And stop leaving our children in the hands of these Democrats and these educational institutions. To where a gangster rapper that makes $1 billion off of calling women the B word is the one building your community centers. That means the right spirit's not behind it. And there's nothing that can keep your son from wanting to be one of these misogynistic, exploitative type individuals. You can't get your child to graduate from high school as long as the high school dropouts can be elevated to a pop star, rock star status off of demeaning our women, off of demeaning our men, off of demeaning Jesus Christ. We have to counteract this, people. We the people, not them the government. That's what this song is. Just it's an example of what it is that I'm doing to prove to you what needs to be done. And I'm just asking you guys to support it. I'm going to put the song in here. I need you to listen to it. It should go viral because it's what's needed to counteract the stuff that's going viral that's being repeated now from the White House. He called Omarosa a B. Thank you, Kelly, for firing that B. And if anything can be interpreted positive from there, it's almost like the adolescent in chief had enough sense not to use the actual word. But it wasn't racist. A lot of the other stuff was. But we shouldn't look at that. It's just sin. Hiding behind color. We all fall short. And racism is the thing to cover up you using that scripture. That's what I wanted to share today, people. That's what I wanted to share. You're being tricked again. The media just has this cool way of tricking you and getting you to look at some stuff that you shouldn't be looking at. Now you're going to run around here because of the new shiny object of the security clearances. And then your politician that you're begging us to help keep their seat, your politician that you're begging us and ridiculing us and calling us the proverbial Facebook group B word because we're not sucking up to your politician that's sucking up to this guy. They're not going to look at the fact that Donald Trump is even using security clearances to make sure everybody keeps praising the Trump. Praising the Trump rump. Your politician is kissing the Trump rump, and we don't want no part of it. And you should really be concerned when you're demanding that we need to be a part of it so we can keep the rump kissers and the rump shakers in office out of a fear of who Donald Trump really is standing with. Because the Democrats is getting so much winning right now, they can't stand it from their lifelong buddy. It's a blue wave. All it is just Democrats saying, thanks for conceding the moral high ground. Thanks for giving us the talking points that you guys don't want. I hope you enjoy your tax cuts. That's the blue wave. Don't help them wave. Don't you guys go vote for Democrats so now they're just going like this. Don't go help them do that. Yeah. Don't go help them. They're doing fine by themselves. Third party. Third party needs that energy. And if we start giving third party that energy, and coalesce around something that's functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and dying for accountability, we'll be the ones laughing in the end. And we'll get our country back. But if you don't want to do the heavy lifting, don't try to coach us into the easy route, because it's not easy. Freedom is not easy. It's not cheap, and it's not free. And you cheapen it when you ask us to vote for the people that we know wants to exterminate it. Makes no sense to me. Third party. Give that a boost. It's going to take some time, but trust me, it'll be worth it. And we'll be using the time that God blesses us with wisely. Don't get sucked into this media narrative that Donald Trump calling Omarosa a dog is racist. No, it's just vile. It's disrespectful to women. And it's being pointed out by people who are masters at disrespecting women, throwing rocks and stones at our women and hiding their hands. Just because your stupid Republican politician opened the door for them to get the blame for it, don't mean you should follow them fools off the cliff. Support functioning conservatism. Support this kind of stuff I'm doing. I'm going to put this song in there. It's called Your Name. Listen to it. Internalize. Share it with your daughters. Share it with yourself. Support functioning conservatism. Go to the website, liljimmydjpods.jimdo.com. Make a donation. Help spread this stuff around the nation. The heavy lifting is already done. Already purchased the studios. All the music is already produced. I've already invested over $2.7 million into making this exist with not one of your dimes. All I'm asking you to do is help support it, because this is what I feel that the Holy Spirit had told me a long time ago. This is what's going to need to be done. And I feel like Noah, and I built my ark, and the storm is here. Do you want to get in? And let's go save our humanity. Let's go save our children. Let's get off of this ridiculousness of government being our knight in shining armor. We the people, not them the government. Functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability will save our country. And let's just start with our babies. Okay. Please continue to support us. If you need me to come into your community and talk, reach out to me. Let's come in there. Let's come and talk to them. Let's get them riled up. Let's have our own little pep rallies. Let's do our thing. I'm more than happy to come. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Reach out to me. You got my number. You know where to find me. Go to liljimmydjpods.jimdo.com. Make a donation. Help us reach our 1,000 book goal. Help us get 1,000 books to give away on the 29th of September, when Little Jimmy is hosting a very large 10,000 children event called College Park Kid Fest. Go to Amazon.com. Get the book. Get as many books as you can. You can have them shipped directly to me. 640 Highway 138 Southwest, Riverdale, Georgia, 30274. Or you can just go make a donation, and that donations will go to the books. Thank you for your support. Susan Brumfield, thank you again for another donation. Multiple donations. There are people that make multiple donations to the same place, because same thing you would do for a politician that's sold you short. Thank you to Loretta Sessions. Thank you guys for the wherewithal to start the third-party conservatives. Thank you guys for standing for liberties. Thank you guys. Shannon Joy, God bless you. Thank you. Because when this thing all goes, we're going to have people like Susan Wright and Janice Barlow and Lita Whitener. Those are people that's going to be our writers that's not sold you out. We're going to have people that's talking on this thing like Shannon Joy and myself. And I'm sure there's some other people out there. But I tell you right now, this functioning conservatism is going to be the key. You have a place to go to get good information, inspiring information, real information. You don't have to keep listening to the Rush Limbaughs and the Shonda Spanks now that they've exposed themselves. You don't have to keep at the Fox News now that they've exposed themselves. You don't have to keep listening to the liberal media just because they're saying something negative against Trump. They're in it with Trump. They love Trump. Trump is making everything happen for them. These people are going to be at the top of the food chain after November. Don't get tricked by the race card. Donald Trump is just vile. He's just vulgar. And he's just despicable. And he's just like the lifelong Democrat that he is. No respect for our women. No respect for life. No respect for color. No respect for others. He just wants everybody praising him. And what he did with these security clearances is proving it. Only his critics. And for all these little media people that don't understand he's doing something unconstitutional, our right to dissent is what he's attacking. Come on, people. Right to have dissent against people in power. That's what the security clearance thing is about. Don't let these so-called smart people on TV tell you it's anything different. He's threatening your right to dissent. And guess what, guys? Don't let the October surprise be the nail in the coffin for the blue wave. When he goes and hits you with his feelings about eminent domain. Trust me, it's lurking. Come on, people. This dude's a Trojan elephant. That magical R. And your politician, your favorite Republican politician, is not worthy of a seat if he can't stand up to some magical paperwork. He or she. Period. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry, Mr. Curtis, if you didn't like the introductions and me showing appreciation for the people that listen to me. Get over it, bruh. Information is still good. Stick around for 2 more minutes and you might get something that can help you. Period. Love you guys. Remiss. We may have come here on 2 separate ships, but we're all in the same boat now. And it takes both the black and white keys on the piano to play the Star Spangled Banner. So peace, love, together forever. Don't worry. Be happy. And feel that energy. And remember what you are is God's gift to you. What you do with yourself is your gift to God. Only one life will be passed, but only what's done while you're here will last. We were blessed before we had color. So engage your mind and answer one question. Did you make your donation yet? If you didn't, you know what to do. Functioning conservatism. Make the song Your Name go viral. Make it go viral. Hey, God bless you guys. I love you again. See you later. Peace.